Hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel. It's another video on how to make fondant. In this video I'm just going to be showing you how I make my own fondant. As you can see, I'm pouring in my icing sugar into my plastic rubber. I'm going to be making 4 kilo of fondant. So also know that you can use any mark of icing sugar that you can get in your area. So just keep watching. A very big thank you to all my new and returning subscribers. God bless you all. Happy viewing. So here I'm going to be adding my CMC, my Tylose. I'm going to be adding 3 tablespoons and a half. So after adding my Tylose, I'm just going to use my spatula to mix everything together. As you can see here, just mix them together. So this is my 1/3 cup. I'm going to be adding 2 1/3 cup of water into a bowl. I have 2 bowls. I will be adding 2 1/3 cup of water into each bowl, as you can see in the video. So here I'm going to be adding my glucose into my bowl. I will be using my 1/3 cup to measure my glucose. So this is my glucose. I will just dip my cup into my clean water. So this will help it to be easy for me to bring out my glucose from my cup. So I will just fill my cup with glucose. I will be adding 4 1/3 cup of glucose into my bowl. So guys, as you are adding your glucose into your bowl, make sure before you start you put a pot of water on fire. Make sure you put a pot of water on fire. The water should not be too much inside your pot. Just put it on fire and allow it to boil while you are adding your glucose into your bowl. So here, after I'm done adding my glucose into my bowl, I'm going to be adding my Cresco, my shortening. I'm going to be adding 5 tablespoons of shortening into my bowl, into the same bowl as you can see here. So I'm adding my shortening because it will help my fondant to be soft. So I'll be adding 5 tablespoons. So when you are done adding your shortening, if you have any flavor you want to add to your fondant, then just add it immediately. Add it to the same bowl immediately. For me, I'm not going to add any flavor to this fondant today. So I'm just going to take my bowl straight to my boiling water now. So here my water has started boiling. As you can see, the water is not too much inside the pot. I'm just going to put my bowl on top of the pot. Make sure you use a deep pot. Make sure your pot is deep. So I'm going to off my gas right now because I just need the heat coming out from the boiling water to melt my glucose. So if you see sometimes in cold weather, if you see that it's not melting it that fast, you can still put on your gas, but you just need the heat to melt your glucose. So here I'm going to leave my glucose on top of my pot like this. I'm going to be making my gelatin. So here is my other bowl. Inside I'm going to be adding 3 tablespoons and a half spoon of gelatin into it. So don't forget my glucose is on fire. So I'll just use my spoon to mix my gelatin and leave it. I will just go and continue mixing my glucose. Just leave it like this. So guys, as you can see, I'm almost done melting my glucose. So just use with the help of your spoon to mash it so that it will melt quickly. So here my glucose has melted. You see, make sure your glucose melts very well. I'm just going to be bringing out my glucose. So after removing my glucose, I'm going to put my gelatin bowl on top of my boiling water. As you can see here, I'll continue using my spoon to mix my gelatin. Make sure you put off your cooking gas when your gelatin is on top of your boiling water. Just use only the heat coming out from the boiling water to melt your gelatin. As you can see here, my gelatin is I'm almost done melting my gelatin. As you can see, it has melted. Make sure you don't allow it to boil. Don't allow your glucose or your gelatin to boil. So just normal the way you are seeing it here. Here, as you can see, I'm pouring in my glucose mixture into my gelatin. Yes, I'm pouring the two of them. I'm mixing the two of them together. So as you can see, this is it. So my people, as you can see, my gelatin and my glucose, they have melted very well. You see the way the liquid is looking. So I'm just going to bring it out from my cooking gas. So guys, this is my gelatin. It's very hot right now. I'm just going to allow it to cool down a little bit. Don't allow it to completely cool down, just a little bit. Allow it to be still hot a little. So another thing, make sure you don't, when you are melting your gelatin, make sure you don't get boiled. That is very important. If not, it will not work. So my people, here I'm just going to be making a well at the middle of my icing sugar. Then as you can see, this is my gelatin and glucose mixture. I'm not going to add everything at once, so I'll just add some into my plastic rubber, as you can see here. Then I'll just be using my hand to mix everything together. So my people, as you are kneading your fondant, you have to be adding your liquid mixture little by little. Don't just pour everything at once inside, because it can be too much. Sometimes it can be too much, so it's advisable to add it little by little. As you are kneading it, you'll be adding it little by little. So as you can see, I'm making 4 kilo is much, so I'm just going to be pouring it on my work surface and I'll continue kneading. So here I'm going to be putting some of the fondant on my work surface. I cannot just knead the 4 kilo at once. It's much, guys, so I'm going to be doing it like 4 times. So maybe if you have 1 kilo, so just continue kneading. For me, I have 4 kilo, so it's much. I will add a little bit of my liquid mixture inside, so just continue adding your liquid mixture depending on how you want your fondant to be. If you want it to be soft, so just control it. Be careful when you are adding, so don't add everything at once. Just be doing it, as I said before, little by little. So for me, I don't want my fondant to be too soft. I don't want it to be too strong also, just normal, because later I'll be adding color to my fondant. So for me, my fondant is okay like this. I will no longer be adding any more liquid mixture. So guys, I'm almost done kneading my fondant. When I'm done with this one, I'm going to be adding more on my work surface. As I said before, I have 4 kilo. I cannot just do all of them at once, so after this one I will add another one. I will do it. I will be doing it 4 times. It will be very easy for me. If you can knead your 4 kilo at once, do it. For me, no. You know, to make fondant you need thread. For me, it's okay like this. So here I'm done kneading this one. I'm just going to be wrapping it into my cellophane bag. You can also use your film to wrap it also. So I will be using my cellophane. I will put it into my cellophane bag, and I'm going to be putting it inside my fridge. So normally I make my fondants sometimes a week before I use them, or days before I use them. But if you want to use them that same day, just put it inside your fridge, allow it to rest for 1 hour, and after 1 hour you can bring it out and you have to knead it again before you can use it. So if you want to make this type of my fondant, always leave it to rest for 1 hour before you use it. My people, this is my fondant after leaving it inside the fridge overnight. So this is how it looks. It's very strong. I'm going to be opening it and I'll put it inside my plates. Yes, so I'm going to be opening one of them. As you all know, I made 4 kilos, so I'm just going to open it and put it inside my plate. I want it to be a little bit soft, not too soft, so I'll be putting it inside my microwave so that it will get soft. So my fondant is out of my microwave after 3 minutes in the microwave. So I'm going to put on my hand glove and I'm going to be kneading my fondant. As you can see, this is it. You see the way it is soft. So don't allow it to be too soft. To be very careful, don't allow it to be too soft more than the way you are seeing it here. So just check it. Mine may be 3 minutes, so yours may be 2 minutes. So it depends on the kind of microwave you have. So I'll just be kneading my dough, as you can, my fondant. So you see the way it is. It looks very soft. It looks beautiful also. So this is it. For those of you who want to make 1 kilo, I will be leaving the measurements down in the description box. You can go and check it out. So this is my fondant. As you can see, it's very elastic. You see it? Very, very elastic. Wow. This fondant is the best of the best. Yes, so my people, it looks beautiful also. Very white. So this is it. I'm done kneading this one. I'm just going to be using my Cresco to rub it so that it will keep it fresh. So I'm going to be using this one in 3 days time. So my people, at this stage you can now add your color. You cannot add any color you want to your fondant. As for me, I will be adding color later because I just want to quickly finish this video. So even if you want to still use the fondant that same day, just allow it to rest for 1 hour in the fridge, and when you bring it out, when you need it, add any color of your choice that time. So that's it. I'm just going to be wrapping my inside my cellophane bag. I'm going to be storing it inside my fridge. I store my fondant inside my fridge. Please, my amazing people, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not. Don't forget to comment. Also, please go and follow me on Facebook and on Instagram at Maureen Cakes and More Kitchen. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.